Hi, everyone. Welcome to week 2 of EDY 646, Observation and Assessment in Early Childhood. I really want to compliment all of you. I know that our first week using Blackboard was not the easiest thing in the world, but I think that we really all, I think everybody sort of stepped up on that and worked really, really hard to sort of muddle our way through on a few things. I want to send a shout out to Nancy. Thank you very much, Nancy, for posting the city training information. As I've told several of you, I don't always see the same screens that you see. So from time to time when there's an issue, I will definitely call on people who've had success doing a particular task or accessing something to share your strategies with the rest of the class. So the water cooler is a really good place to find that. Also, I did put that doodle poll out to see if anybody was interested in some synchronous sessions. There were a few responses, so I have scheduled sessions on Sunday nights at 7 o'clock from 7 to 7:45. If they go a little bit longer, a little bit shorter, that's fine too. I've scheduled them for January 29th and February 5th, 12th, and 26th. You'll see them on the calendar for this course if you look at the calendar. If you're interested in joining us, just throw me an email and I will invite you and you'll get a Teams link. I haven't figured out how to get that link onto the calendar. I'm working on that. There's got to be a way. I knew how to do it in Canvas, but I haven't figured out everything in Blackboard yet. So bear with me. But for the time being, if it's something that you want to attend, just drop me a line and I will send you that link. I'll send you the invitation with the link. So that's great. So just a little bit more housekeeping. I just want to thank you all for your patience. I know that there was a little bit of tweaking with things when they open and when they close. So know that I will be opening each week to open on Monday of the week. It really doesn't begin till Tuesday, but I figure I'll give you an extra day for those of you who finish your work a little bit early. So always count on the next module opening on Monday. You will note that for discussions that once the deadline ends, and I have it set for, I did go in and tweak that for ending on Tuesdays right before midnight, the discussion board will shut down and you won't be able to enter anything because, as I had said in my original announcement, I don't accept late assignments for discussion. So make sure you get your discussions in. That being said, you guys are awesome. I love the video posts. You guys did a wonderful job making connections on the discussions between what you're learning and what you're talking about or writing about in your posts. So you did a really, really nice job on that. I was really impressed. And I know that that was sort of the heavy lift for this week, was dealing with all those different discussions. So kudos, you guys did a wonderful job. You will notice that week 6 is visible to you. That's on purpose. So I made that open for everybody right at the beginning because starting this week, we're going to begin working on our chapters for our case study. And in week 6, there are examples, or exemplars, which means that they're not necessarily perfect. They are exemplars. They are ideas of what other people have used for their chapters. And I wanted to make sure that all of those are available to you up front so you can take a look at some work that had been done, and it'll give you sort of, I guess, a framework for being able to build your chapters. So starting this week, you are going to go through your readings and your lecture notes. This week, we're going to learn about the air traffic control system of the brain, otherwise known as executive functioning. Some wonderful resources there from the Harvard Center for the Developing Child. You're also going to be looking at the pyramid model, and we have some links there for the most latest, greatest pyramid resources that are out there. And that really is a framework for promoting social and emotional competence in young children. So I hope you enjoy that. You also will be looking at some lecture notes that will talk about infant mental health. So hopefully that will be able to give you a strong background. And as always, if you want more information or you need more information to do your draft, feel free, doing your own research is part of this as well. So we are going to have a discussion this week, and it is a group discussion. You're going to complete the readings, and then you're going to tell us a little bit about the child that you're going to be focusing on for your case study and the program type, and thoughts about the questions that you're considering and the methods you're considering using. And then by Tuesday, reply to at least 3 of your classmates. If you reply to more than 3, that's considered exemplary. And then you are going to begin your first chapter of your case study. So you're going to do your case study, first chapter being on social and emotional development. So again, I have the sample chapters in there for you. And when you do that, you're going to turn them in. I'm going to provide you with feedback. And then you're going to collect these chapters that you're going to be doing each week from now till the end of the course, and then put them together at the end into one document for your one case study. Please use APA format for citations and for references. Know that if you have a reference, there should always be at least one in-text citation for every reference that you use. If you have questions about APA, throw me an email. I'd be glad to support you with any of those questions. I tend to I know University of Hartford has resources. I really like Purdue University OWLs. If you Googled APA, Purdue University OWLs, their website's wonderful, and it has some very clear descriptions with regard to APA if you have any questions about that. Otherwise, feel free to sign up for one of the synchronous sessions by sending me an email so I can invite you to it. You can always reach me through University of Hartford email, send me a message through Blackboard. I keep wanting to say Canvas, through Blackboard. And I'm happy to meet with you at a time other than when those synchronous sessions are happening if you have something that you want to have a conversation with me individually. So I wish you lots of stamina and health to be able to get through some of the rest of this course. Keep going with those great discussions. You guys did an excellent job, and you were wonderful having that interplay and having a rich discussion with each other. And I can't wait to read your first chapters. This is really exciting. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out. Have a great and productive week. Take care.